Hey everyone, I'm Maverick Gill and I'm just leaving the Disneyland Park and I'm going to Paris, and I'm going to show you what it's like to walk back from the park when you're staying in a Disney hotel. So you've got the option of using the buses with the hotels that will take you back to your hotel, but you can also walk from here as well. Now if you're staying in the just as we come out of the park now, if you're staying in the Disneyland Hotel, which has just been revamped recently, well, that's literally right here. And if you're lucky enough to be staying in one of the suites, then you have a private elevator which takes you from the hotel directly into the park, so no queuing for you. The hotel's just been done out recently, so brand new. As I say, that's literally right here next to the park.
Upgraded, isn't it?
This is. And on my left here you'll see all the security points. This is where the cast come in, and all the security points if you're coming external from the Disney bubble. You can see a lot of them not in use today, so a little bit quieter at the moment. I think it'll be busier tomorrow on Saturday. I have a lot of security around as well with the Olympic Games approaching. Major event in Paris in the next few weeks, and had the French Open this week. There we go. So it's taken us about 5 minutes to walk from the park up to the entrance to the village.
Also, if you want a cheeky coffee and you want to go through security, Pret a Manger in there, and a casino, super casino or proxy supermarket for drinks.
Yeah, bakery's nice in there.
But you've got to do the security again, and I can't be bothered today, so we'll just keep going.
So just down here there's a Five Guys. Before you head on out, there you go, you see the security guys checking people in to keep everybody safe. There's the World of Disney, the large shop here. Oh, and there's Mickey. coming up now. Yeah, I'm actually going across the trains here, under there. There's old Mickey. And here is the Gaumont Cinema, 15 screens inside. The big amusement centre. You can see in the background there's quite a bit of work going on at the moment in the village and in the parks to upgrade. There's a lot of investment gone in to kind of upgrade the place, so that's going to be fantastic. Coming into the village now, what used to be Planet Hollywood, and you're going to see Annette's Diner. Annette's Diner, which is an American diner, and for many years it's had people, the waiters going around it on roller skates, which is pretty cool, and the hot dogs are quite good. Here we go. Now at Halloween in particular, many of the times of the year, weekends and the evenings, there's a lot of entertainment goes on in the village. Sometimes they have the stages up. They have big sporting events at the sports bar as well on the TV. And that's Annette's. Yeah, and they've got these lovely kiosks. We had pretzels from there yesterday, and waffles. Do candy floss, candy apples. Those giant lollipops. My son particularly likes. This pub, the Royal Pub, used to be Ludwig's, for those of you that have been here in the past, and it's traditionally had a happy hour late afternoon when you would get 2 for 1 on your beers in particular. So many a late afternoon been spent there in the last 30 years. It's all been done out in the last couple of years. It's now the Royal. Got a Disney store there, and this is the Sports Cafe. Because it's the French Open this week, we've got a little tennis event going on here. See the big screen up in the background there. So we've got French Open tennis on. And that's the sports bar and diner. Get a great atmosphere there, particularly in the evening. We get dinner and a drink. This is the famous Billy Bob's buffet, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet. Been there a couple of times over the years. It's quite cool. Good fun. I sometimes had a bit of music on. My daughter ate there last year and said she absolutely loved it. We haven't been there for a few years. But yeah, it's a buffet eating. Of course, it wouldn't be the same about Starbucks. And the steakhouse. And just ahead, there is actually a McDonald's, which has been here, I think, since the very beginning of the park, as long as we can remember, which is just up to the right there. It's a huge McDonald's. But if you're wanting something, I guess, a bit more in the value bracket, McDonald's is about as good as it gets here, and the Earl of Sandwich as well is quite reasonable. They've got a few little shops here, which have, including Pandora, which have appeared over a recent time. Look at that mushroom. And that is the famous balloon there, if you can see it, the aerial adventure. So if you don't mind heights, and especially when it's windy, that's a bit of fun. Got the Rainforest Cafe. Yeah, love it in there. Great fun. Now this used to be the famous Chef Mickey. I've got to be honest with you, I really miss Cafe Mickey, which used to be here, and it's been replaced by this fancy place, Rosalie. Haven't eaten there yet, but if any of you have, then please let me know in the comments what you think. It looks quite an upmarket French restaurant. So I really miss Cafe Mickey there, which is the same one that they have in the Contemporary over in Florida. There's the balloon coming down. There's the Earl of Sandwich. You still with me? And there we are. So in the background, we're coming into the other hotels now. So you see, if you're lucky enough to be staying in the Disneyland Hotel, then that's literally next to the parks. But here, I think it's been about 10 minutes. And we've got Panamaranch, we've got this beautiful lake area. In the background, the other side of the lake is a Sequoia Lodge, which is where we're staying. And you can see there's still a lot of work going on here. It's everywhere at the moment. If you are coming over to Disney Paris, you might want to think about that, whether if it's not a regular trip you make, that maybe you wait until some of this work is completed, because a lot of rides closed at the moment in both parks, particularly in the studios where they're doing a massive development, Frozen Land amongst other things. Now this is the New York Hotel, which we've stayed in a couple of times. Love this hotel. They've changed it now to be the Avengers themed hotel. It's pretty cool inside, and they have outside Black Panther. As you see, as we go further along here, they've got Iron Man coming up on the right hand side, and next to him Captain Marvel. Look at that lake, absolutely beautiful. As we come past the New York, you're going to see where the ice rink used to be, which was pretty iconic, which is now a lawn. So I don't know if they'll think about putting that back in the future. Across there is the Newport Bay. It's a really nice hotel, beautifully themed, quite nautical in theme. But both the Newport Bay and the New York over here do get a lot of conferences, which is something worth thinking about. Sometimes you can have hundreds of conference attendees, which I find could sometimes change the mood a little bit. Not a lot, but there you go. It's a beautiful hotel, and the Marvel theme inside is fantastic. There's Iron Man. I think he's about to send waves across the lake. No. Right, so we are just going to head onto that bridge to our hotel, but if you fork slightly left here after the New York, you'll walk down, and in another 10 minutes you will come to the Santa Fe Hotel and the Cheyenne. So they all have buses to the parks, or you can walk in. 25 minutes walk from the Santa Fe, 20 from the Cheyenne. It's about 15 from the Sequoia, the Newport Bay and the New York here. And on a sunny day it's fantastic. It's really useful in the parks. You can come back and forth. We're going back now for a bit of a chill, and then we're going to head back in tonight for the fireworks. 2 minutes to go. They're going over the bridge. Here we go. I'm going to be doing a full vlog of the Sequoia Lodge, but first impressions are, been here a day and a night now, day and a half. It's been really good, beautiful inside, staff really friendly, parking was excellent, so can't fault it really. Can you fault it, Mrs. G?
No, not really. No.
Yeah.
It's always been my favourite. It's mellow inside. It's just really homely.
We might get a chance to check the pool out. I don't know because the park's waiting. Okay. Will I get a chance to find a nice comfy chair?
Just lounge fly spots in that 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Will I get a chance to get a nice comfy chair, or are those two ahead there going to make me head back to the park in about 10 minutes?
I think they might change their shoes. I need to put my trainers on. Off we go.
But we're staying in a golden forest room here, which amongst other things gives you a really nice breakfast, drinks all day long included, and snacks between 4 and 6 in the evening. But I'm going to do a full tour of the hotel, so I'll cover all that in there. Here we go.
Once you turn the corner, you'll be able to see our room. It's up there.
On 50 metres, oh yes.
Yeah.
You've got a beautiful lake view. 50 metres from sitting down. Nearly there. Here we go. And there we go. Made it. Catch you later.